Hey everybody, my name's Liz. My name's Liz. I need to calm down. I got the song stuck in my head. I got the, what is it? I don't know, but I got it stuck. We ain't got no bra on. We're wearing the hubby's tee. We got some satin PJs so we can easily pee. I don't know how it goes, but I got it in my head. I need to look it up. There's got to be an app for that, right? There's an app for everything. All right. Come on in, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. I've already had my coffee, as you can tell. We're going craft. We're going crafty poo. Okay. So let's set these to the side for a minute. Set them to the side. Set them to the side. We're gonna make some cute things. Oh, hold on, I gotta pull up comments or I can't see nothing. We ain't got no something. That's really gonna drive me nuts. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Here, we'll get a different song in our head. We'll get us a different song stuck in that old noggin. Good morning, Miss Shannon. How are you, girl? How you doing? Oh, do I still have my mask over here? Shoot. Hold it. Oh, I do. Look at me go. Look at me go. We're going to use some twigs today, y'all. We're going to use some twigs. Get in here because I want to get started. Hold on. Hold on. I got dust all over the keyboard. I got everything everywhere. But we're going to use some twigs. I've already done half of it. Now, I got some twigs from my yard. I put them in the freezer for a few days, typically. No, I always put them in the freezer. But these ones were used in other crafts. So when I grabbed the sticks, I think I still have some other pieces and parts to kind of show you. When I grabbed them, some of them were painted black, some of them were painted gold, whatever, right? So I wanted the natural stick look. I wanted the natural, I wanted it to look like a stick. Satisfaction. Is that what the name of the song is? Are you helping a sister out? Good morning, Miss Bonnie. Good morning, Leanne. Got no satisfaction. Is that how it goes? Denise, you're about to save lives. Good morning, Miss April girl. How are you? So the sticks have been used in other things. So I was trying to get it kind of back down to a natural look. I wouldn't have cared if the bark was on. Think that'd be cute too. But because we're taking the paint off, we're doing it this way. Now we're using our mini. Hang on, we got an outfit change. We got a wardrobe switch. What do? I used this the other day. And my hair was down. And it works fabulous. Hold on. Ow! Hold on. Hang on. Hang on. And then you need goggles. But if I put my goggles on and take these off, we're going to hurt ourselves. So we ain't doing that. Good morning, Sandra Diddle. How are you, girl? Come on in, Sandra. We're using this little rotary tool thing. What is it called? A Hardell rotary tool thing. I've been getting used to this. I've been YouTubing it. I've been watching people. I've been trying it myself, whatever, right? So anyhow, I took the sticks we used for other crafts. They had paint on them, gold, black, whatever. I'm getting them down to this. So I figured I'd do a little piece of it with you so that I don't have to. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you for dealing the Queens, April. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so, and listen to it so then I can get it even stuck further into my soul. So, right now we have a bit on here that's got a sander, like sandpaper on here, okay? And so we're gonna turn it on. We've been charging it, we're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna take the rest of this little paint off here. Like I said, I did most of it without you, because I wanted to get the feel for it and see if I could. And it came right off, y'all. All that paint came right off, and now we're gonna be stuck with a cute little branch. I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna turn it on. And then I'll try to do it close for a second so y'all can see what I mean. All right. And we're just taking it. This is how I'm doing it because it doesn't have to look perfect or nice and neat or clean. So I'm going back and forth, turning it. Y'all like my nails? Me and Alana did our nails yesterday, guys. Yes, we did. And see here, it's just gonna get all that off of there for you, so you can't tell. Now, I'm not gonna do it over my keyboard the whole time because I don't want all that dust in there. I'm gonna do it here because I'll sweep, okay? But I just wanted to show y'all how easy it is to use and how quickly that comes right off there. My honey brought me this dust mask. My honey got me the dust mask. He said, if you're gonna be doing crazy stuff, girl, you gotta wear that. Even though I bet you he don't. All right, there's pieces of bark flying and all that. All right. And then, I'm gonna set that there. We're gonna take this off before we hurt ourselves. Woo! And that thing, it like suctions to your face, man. I bet y'all have a mark. Or at least, I did the other day because I did the other ones the other day, yesterday, and I had a mark. But I wore it for a lot longer. Okay, so now we just have this raw. Like I said, I think with this project, if you don't have sticks that are already, good morning, Carol T. Yes, it's a rotary tool, just like a Dremel. It's just, that's the brand of this particular one is Hardell, but it's exactly like that. Yes, ma'am. You know, whatever I was saying here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then we're going to get us out. Oh, here it is. A piece of clay. We're going to get us out a piece of clay, y'all. I'm using this clay, but I would use Sculpey for this. I think it would be great. This is just Crayola air dry clay. Looks like that. We're just about out of it. I'm gonna have to get me a new clay. And I think I'm gonna go back to Sculpey just because I feel like I got more control. That's probably too much, but that's all right. This is what I'm using. You can use whatever in the heck you like. Okay. And then I'm going to, I have some distilled water in this bottle here. I sand big projects never where I'm at. I know, April, I wasn't either. And I go out on my porch though, and I'm like, well, it's fresh air, it's fine. No, it ain't. Whatever. So yeah. I was wearing a scarf in one of my videos. I don't know if y'all seen it or not. Okay, so then you're gonna play with this. I forget what Alana calls it, but you're gonna, is it knead? You're gonna knead this. You're gonna play with it, get it all warm and gushy. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we is doing. And then this time, so yesterday when I did this, good morning, Miss Kelvy, how are you, girl? Yesterday when I did this, okay, I did not use any type of glue. I don't know why. I wasn't thinking. So then I'm laying in bed last night going, huh, that was not smart. So I'm gonna use some glue just so that when all this is said and done, hopefully it'll stick even better. I don't know if you need it, but I'm gonna use it and we'll see if any of them fall apart, right? Okay, so I think I got this pretty goodish. Let me grab my glue. I'm gonna be using Titebond. But any glue that would work on wood and clay would be fine. Does Titebond work on clay? I don't know. I don't know. And then I'm going to kind of flatten this out a little bit. Yeah, that's still too much, I think. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to take it like so. I'm just going to keep on trucking. Hello, Miss Patty. How are you, girl? Okay. We're just going to warm her up. And then what am I gonna do? That looks a lot better with that size, I think. Yeah. Okay. So what am I gonna do is take some Titebond. Now hang on a minute. Why was I gonna say triple thick? I don't know what the heck triple thick is, but I'm gonna take this. Here we go. Titebond Quick and Thick. I need to get more of it. And I'm gonna put that, let me put it here. I'll just put it directly on. Okay. Okay. And I'm not right-handed, can you tell? And then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna get it kind of rounded. Okay, and I'm gonna stick this little sucker buster up in there. This glue part I did not do yesterday, so I'm hoping and praying that it works good. And then I'm just gonna clean that glue up a little bit. I'm like halfway through cleaning my table right now. I got tired yesterday. Actually, I had other things I really needed to get done. So I had to leave the craft room yesterday. I was like, I gotta get out of here now. I'm gonna be down here all day. Okay, so now you're stuck with this. And I'll show you all the inspiration too, because there's different ways you could do these. Okay, I'm gonna get me some water here. Because see here, it's gonna start kind of cracking. Okay, so now that it's on there, I'm just gonna kind of imprint it with my thumb here to get the middle there. And then I'm gonna take some of this water, and you don't have to. If you like the cracks, keep the cracks. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some cracks either way, but this will just kind of help minimize them a little. Make it a little bit smoother. It's so much different than the tub when it dries, so much easier to work with. This is not my favorite. I probably have told y'all that before, because I can't fib. I'm gonna tell you if I don't. So it's not been my favorite, y'all might know. So yeah, I've used Sculpey before. I'll have to give the bag a try. I have trust issues now with Crayola, but you never know. And I mean, once it dries, it's beautiful, just like Sculpey. It's all the things. It's just working with it is not the same. It's not as easy for me. So I don't know. Okay, so you're gonna just kind of like smooth it if you want to smooth it, and just get it down on that stick. Okay, and then this one, I don't remember how many days this one is, 2 to 3 days. Well, I did these yesterday, so we're about to work with them anyhow. But this one says 2 to 3 days, you should let it dry. So I'll be setting this one on the side. I just wanted to show you the first few steps I did, so that you've seen them in person in real time. Okay, so this is what I did yesterday. See there? Now spoons are different shape sizes. You can even use this. Why didn't I do that? You can even use this as like a template, or an actual spoon. But I kind of like the weird primitive-y looking vibe to it. So I didn't, plus I didn't think about it. And then I just went down on my little stick a little bit. And then now we'll let that dry. And then once it's fully dry, then we'll move on to the next step. I'm actually gonna set this one to the side. Okay, now these other ones were done yesterday. I did have some of that foamy type clay. Alana used the rest of it to make a beautiful flower. So I used that up yesterday. And so we've got one like that. And here's one. She did 2 of these. She did this one and this one, because I was having a time like shaping them. And like I said, if they pop off, we're gonna add some Titebond. I don't know why I didn't think of that yesterday. And then I did this one and this one. So she did a couple, I did a couple. And that way we have some variation, and then we'll have a 5th one, because y'all know we can't do nothing in even numbers in crafting, right? So we'll have a little 5th one. Okay, good, I haven't missed anybody. And okay, so these have been drying for 24 hours. I'm gonna leave them out of the water though. It does say 2 to 3 days. I believe this foam clay was 24 hours, and it still feels foamy, but we're gonna go with it. All right, so now let me see. Okay, all right. And then this one will be like this. And then you could, you know, bundle them. You could do whatever. Ours are gonna be in a beautiful little jar. Okay. They feel ready enough-ish to work with. So I think we are going to work with them. I'm gonna use, I don't want bright white, but I think this is too dark. And I think I might ought to use this. It might be close to the same, but my heart's gonna know, okay? I'm gonna use this antique white. It's acrylic paint. And I'm just gonna hope it all goes well. Okay. And that's the plate I'm putting that on. Let me just get a new one. Yeah, I started cleaning my desk yesterday, and then I realized I was just putting off the stuff I really needed to do upstairs. So I went upstairs like a good girl and started getting my dining room back together. I have so much to share with y'all. I've got my living room was torn apart last week. This week it's my dining room. My husband's been doing the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of these. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do all these. And then I've been purging stuff, donating stuff, deep cleaning stuff. And then what else? Oh, we put all the winter, like boots, hats, gloves, scarves, coats, all away. We got out all of our summer stuff, bathing suits, towels, hats, sunglasses, yada yada. Seeing what fits, seeing what doesn't, donating again. It's crazy over here right now. But I've been recording as much of it as I can remember to. And that way I can share it with y'all. Because I feel like everybody has to do this at some points. With 3 kids, it's almost like brushing your teeth while eating Oreos, especially now that they're home for the summer, but it's still got to get done. So I'm just going at my own pace. But I have to share that. I haven't shared anything, I don't think, from Myrtle Beach with y'all. I got videos to share there. I am behind, but I'm catching up. I'm catching up. We'll get it all done. I think that's a really gorgeous color. Okay, so we're just, honestly, we're taking it from this, which is also a very pretty color. We're doing that. I just kind of wanted something smooth for, because we're going to decoupage, we're going to crackle, we're going to rub and buff. So I wanted it to be able to look really pretty on all that. I love this color. You could even leave some plain. You could do that. Maybe I'll do that. And if you don't like using real stuff, you could definitely get some of those faux flowers from, say, even Dollar Tree or wherever you get your faux flowers. And you could take the stems off there if you don't want anything real in your house. You know? Because I do freeze my sticks for a few days. It's like a process. Okay. These are gonna be adorable, you guys. I love the ones that she did. I did these two, she did these two. And I just told her, make them different. They just I don't want them exactly the same. She did such a good job. Okay. And if these do continue, because it does say 2 to 3 days for drying time, if they do to continue to like dry and they crack it all or whatever, because I like things that are kind of rustic or old looking, I think it'll just add to it. So I'm not going to stress too much, but you do need to follow that if you want your look to be nice and clean. I always forget that because I feel like a lot of them are 24 hours that I've used in the past. Okay. Okay, so I didn't even fully cover that one. I don't know if y'all will be able to tell in the lighting, but I did not. This one I definitely wanted to paint because I don't like the bright white. I think this antique white, though, goes really good with the stick and all that. Let's see. What's the freezing of the sticks for? I just freeze them to get any critters out and to also, like, kind of dry them out. I also do the same with books. I don't want to freak anybody out, but, like, you know, like bed bugs and things can live in books. So if you go to an estate sale, a lot of times at thrift stores and stuff, I'm sure that they like leave things. I don't know what their procedures are. So maybe it's a less often of a chance, but at estate sales especially, I would definitely, I put my books in the freezer. And like I said, that's just to kind of dry things out and get anything living out of there. Unless it can survive through the winter, it ain't surviving on there. So some people do probably bake them, but with them being sticks, I'm good on that. I don't need no house fire. So I just freeze them and go. And I've never seen anything or had anything happen yet. So hopefully that's good enough. Okay. Now, like I said, we'll have a 5th one. When that's dry in a day or two, we'll get that one done as well. But for today, we're going to work with these ones. I love that color. Gorgeous. I'm going to put this on low. Yeah. I'm just doing this. Yeah, like, you know how you go to a hospital and it's always freezing cold so that a lot of germs can't survive? That's why I do it. And I actually happen to be very blessed and lucky to have a freezer down here to where I can do that. One time, before I realized to use this one time I put sticks or books or pine cones I do it with, just anything little tiny itty bitty microscopic critters can get in there. I think it was pine cones I had in the freezer one time, and my husband was like, "What are you doing?" Don't worry about it, babe. It's just a crafting thing. And then when I like coffee stain stuff, and you use like coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, water, I think that might be it. You could do cloves or nutmeg or whatever too. And the house smells amazing. Everybody always thinks I'm baking cookies. I've been nice the last couple times, and I will actually get cookies so that I can throw them in right after all my stuff is done baking. Because everybody gets all excited about that. Okay, I think this is pretty good. It's just acrylic, and I just did one thin coat. I'm loving this one because the paint isn't fully on there, and it's like aged looking. You could add antique wax, you do whatever. Okay. So for the first one, here it is. Do you put them in a bag? The books, no. I don't keep big enough bags like on hand typically to do that. So I actually do the opposite. I actually like open them up so that the cold can really get in there. But with pine cones, I do put them in a bag. The sticks just depends on the size. I'll either throw them in there or I'll put them in a bag. But if you can put them in a bag, if you do keep big bags on hand, I just don't ever remember to. It's smart because then you're also suffocating stuff, you know? Now these are actually from Dollar Tree, you guys. Look at that. That's not where you open them. I was looking at my, let me see. I need my eyeballs checked again. I was looking at something. Here we go. I was looking at my napkins, and these would be gorgeous to do with Christmas napkins. These would be gorgeous to do any season, honestly. But for this time of year, these just stuck out to me, I guess. And I looked, I was like, these are Dollar Tree? Look how freaking adorable. And we got butterflies, and we got flowers, and we got, yes, please. Who 'tis it? Me, Alana. Now, these are 2-ply, which means you... Yes, ma'am. Which means you have a design ply, and you have one clear, or not clear, white ply, okay? Yes, yeah, come here. So I'm going to take that one off while she's talking your ear off, okay?
Guys, I just woke up, so don't mind it.
Nobody judge the hair. Better not be in your underwear.
I'm not.
Look at you go. All right.
Hello. Subscribe to Alana Volleyball, please.
Shameless plug. I just put a little bit of Mod Podge. Love you, bye. Let me see.
Oh, I'm not going upstairs.
I put a little bit of Mod Podge on my finger, y'all. So I can kind of like start to pull it. Don't touch that spoon, baby. Mommy just did that one. I told him you helped me with these yesterday.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
And then we're just going to peel right off. If it says 3-ply, that means you have 1 design ply and 2 of these plain plies. Well, hi, handsome.
Where is the our swimsuits?
Hold on, I got them off the hangers this morning. I think, I don't know, maybe on the dining room couch. Yes, we have a dining room couch. No judging.
Oh, so think, don't know. That's where it is?
Yeah, think, don't know. We'll get it figured out. The pool has opened, and we shall be going today because we were in the house all day yesterday, and we need to because it's sunny and no rain. Don't touch anything, baby. It's hot. I wouldn't have thought of that. Would you put them in a container to hold? Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, you definitely could.
Mommy, it's all dry.
It is. You want to show them?
Yeah.
Commercial break, y'all. Hold up before we go to the next step. All right, you guys. Do you want to be over here in your underwear? If you do, and you're cool with it, buddy, you come over here in your underwear.
I just want to...
You want to wave to him? Put your hand over there. He's saying hi, guys. All right. Upstairs, breakfast. Find your trunks. I believe they're in the dining room. Mommy will get towels and... Oh, and then I got a bag for you. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I got a bag for you by my coffee maker. It has your name on it. Put your lunch in there. Same with you. All right. Show them so that Mommy can move on, please.
But can I stay down here after I do that?
Uh-huh.
Look, I made this. It's red, purple, and then blue with red splotches and red with blue splotches. And this is purple with a clay flower.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
Oh, that turned out so stinking adorable.
It's still a little bit tacky, but
Yeah, it might take like a full 24 hours to dry. That's that foam I was telling you about, that foam clay she was using. All right, so at any rate, you get down to your design ply. That's the point of that story. Did we, yeah, we tried this. I haven't lost my mind. Hello, Miss Mary. That's a really good idea, especially if you're using your freezer for food as well. You definitely want to do that, Shannon. Because I don't use this one for anything but crafting stuff. That's like what holds my coffee, what's it called? Grunge and all that stuff. So I just throw stuff in there. All right, so we're gonna pick a few spots here. I kind of love this butterfly. I'm not sure about the blue one yet. I love this blue flower though. Okay, so you're just gonna pick you some spots. Okay, here's where they're kind of close. That's what I'll do. And then you're gonna take you a brush, an itty bitty brush, and your water, and get your designs out that you want. Hopefully this brush will be okay. Now because your water spreads, I just go a little bit on the outside with my water and my brush. And that way I don't cut into my design that I'm trying to get out of there. Okay, and then I want to do one of the blue flowers as well. And there's one really close. Make sure I'm on a dry spot here. And again, I'm just gonna go around, try to leave some space here. And then get out my little blue flower. You too. It's okay. Do what you need to do. Summer's fun. If I keep telling myself, it'll be true. Oh, hey, Alana. What? Shannon said that's awesome. So pretty. She's arguing with her brother, Shannon. Please hold. Pick a time. Okay. All right. So I think I might ought to do 2 of those, maybe. Perhaps. Now, you could do greenery if that's what you're into, and then you want to leave them out all year. That'd be great. Oh, that'd be pretty. Dang it, we're doing that. We're doing that too. Okay, hold on. Let me grab this. And I'm going to do a big piece because I think it's going to go here, guys. Yes. Yes, please. That is Mod Podge, y'all. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's a little bug on this piece of greenery. Pretty cute. Okay. I would ask if the fighting ever stops between... Yes. You each can have one. Okay. Now, I am leaving one plain because I just want to crackle one. But look, on the greenery, there is like a little bug. How cute is that? All right. So at any rate, get you a cute little napkin. Or rice paper would work, whatever you got. Okay, there's that. let's Mod Podge what we're gonna Mod Podge, because then everything else can be done later. I should commission her to make me a purple one. Yes, you should, girl. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm sure she would. You can message me. Okay. I think I'm gonna try here. Perhaps. No, I like this because it kind of looks like the butterfly. It's like, makes the butterfly look just, you know, how I want it. And then I'm going to put this here. Yes, I think we got some things happening. All right. I did want to leave one blank. All right, okay, all right. Now we're going to Mod Podge. I just had a Mod Podge brush. Here's what happens, is I get done with something when my kids come down here. It's their fault, really. And I forget where I throw things. Oh no, I never had the Mod Podge out yet. That was paint. That was paint. Okay. Hey guys, I am live. I need you to eat, pack your lunch, and get out of the kitchen. If one of you need to do it at a time, do it, but you're not going to yell. I would ask if the fighting ever stops, but I actually know that it does not. I've asked already. I've been assured already by many parents that no, it actually does not. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Now, you could do these over the entire spoon, front, back, and sides. But I've got some other plans. And then if you get sticky and you don't really want to be touching it, grab you a good old Dollar Tree sandwich bag. Or 10. And go ahead and get it in there. This is an inspired project, and I'm going to show you at the end because she obviously used a different print, and I thought it was beautiful. But then I'm thinking, I'm like, ooh, Rub and Buff would be cute. Ooh, Crackle would be cute. So just like sparks an idea. So okay. When it's gone, you will miss it. You know, my son just graduated on Sunday, and it's crazy to be looking at photos that pop up, or, you know, I'm redoing the living room and dining room and stuff, so I've got frames and stuff everywhere, you know, and I'm just like in awe at how fast it goes right now. But I don't think I will ever miss the bickering. Maybe I will, but like I get headaches very easily, so I can't raise my voice or anything. Because trust me, I've tried, and when I do, I get my headache. So it almost like frustrates me from the jump because I don't want to get a headache. And then also, like, you know, I think every parent wants to like know that their kids are going to be good to each other, you know what I mean, like when we're gone. So it hurts my heart when they fight. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I don't like the refereeing. I don't like any of that. But I do already kind of like mourn their childhoods because I've had to go with it with the older one. Go through it with the older one. But he was, I mean, Olivia only lived for 4 months. So he was all about her. She was a baby, you know? And so I never had to deal with the sibling bickering with him. All right, so that's what it looks like for right now. It's gonna get a lot better, but that's just kind of how it's coming along. That's just how it's coming along. Now, I see a lot of people that do a Mod Podge layer underneath, okay? Then they'll do a Mod Podge layer on top. They'll allow that to dry, and then they will sand. I don't know if there's a reason for that. All that I know is that anytime I've tried that, it makes it so stiff that it's hard to sand. So I always do it this way. And I've not had any issues with it. It's a lot easier for me to get off before I seal it than it is after. See, now when they're loud like they are being now, which this is our summer, y'all, so I would apologize, but this is it's just gonna be like this for 3 months. When they're being loud but they're giggling, it's a whole nother story. It's fine. Grandbaby's fighting over things. Yes, I bet it does. Yeah, I don't know. And then I was the oldest by a lot. Like, I'm 12 years older than one of my sisters. I'm 13 years older than, no, I'm 12 years older than one of my brothers. 13 years older than 7 years older than that one. 7 years older than that one. Yeah, like, I'm like a lot older than all of my siblings, and there's like 8 total. And like, we didn't all grow up in the same house, so maybe that's why, but I was always very protective and like felt very responsible for them, not like wanting to kick their butt, you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to grasp. I'm like, guys, treat each other right. Okay, and you know who picks on them the worst, y'all? You know who's the worst one? The 18-year-old. He gives them the most heck. He gives them the most heck. Because he didn't have that grown up, so he's like, oh, I get to pick on somebody. Okay. All right, y'all, see? Oh, my goodness. Ooh, hello. Early. Okay. Now that we got that on there, let's see. Get our little sawdust off there. Now I'm going to take that little brush again. And let me think. Yes. Right? Yes. I'm going to take this little brush again. And anywhere that the little edges kind of peeled up there, I'm just going to put them back down. And I'm just going through to see if... Now, I need to put some of this on a plate because I can't see down in there good. Okay. And then, let's see. Just going to throw it back on there. I'm just kind of lifting the corners to see. Yep. Okay. Now, once you got your edges good, and then I'm going to go through the center here gently. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm not putting a lot of pressure on. Just gently covering the edges, or the whole entire thing now. Okay. Now, if you want to touch up your paint from where you sanded and all that, you can. I've got some rub and buff ideas. I've got some crackle ideas. These are supposed to look rustic and old in my house, so I'm going to leave it, but I'll kind of show you what I mean here, if it'll show up on the camera. Where I sanded it, you can kind of see the original clay versus the paint there on the edge, like right here, for example. And it's very slight, but I like it, so I'm going to leave it. It'll either be covered up or it'll just look fabulous in my head. So again, I'm going to go around the edges here, anywhere that it lifts up, put some Mod Podge and throw it back down. Okay. And then once my edges are good all around, did I go all around? Yes. Then I'm going to go through the center. Then I'll go through the center. Okay, my brother and I fought until we moved out. Oh my gosh. No, but it wasn't back then, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll look back and laugh at this one day, but it's going to be a day that's very far from today. It's going to be a day that I have to tell them sometimes, like, Mama's done refereeing. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Okay, and then I'm going to go do the same thing here. I don't even remember where the edge of this one is. Oh, okay, I left it pretty big, didn't I? I see it now. Okay, so just right there. Okay. I think this one's my favorite one, y'all. I think I have a favorite. The way Alana shaped it is like so perfect. Okay. Now I'm sealing in where my paint kind of sanded off. And that, what you call it is down under there, that clay color. But this would be the point where I'd touch that up if I wanted to. Okay. Just going through there really good. And I'm just doing the fronts right now. We'll worry about the backs when the fronts are done. Stop it. Guys, we might have to antique wax this because look what that did. So I put one layer, okay, let me think about this. I put the foam clay. Then I put one layer of acrylic paint, and I hope you guys will be able to see it. It crackled. If you don't see it now, you will once I add the wax, which I'm going to actually do. So we don't have to crackle this one, I guess, huh? What am I doing? Let's get this one, I think, maybe. And let's try it. Just gonna throw this on here. I'm using the Waverly Antique Wax. Sorry I didn't show it to you. Whoops. Okay. I'll go ahead and do the back. I don't see as much crackle back here for whatever reason. Who knows? I painted it. Okay. And then we're gonna take a dry paper towel. That needs to be thrown away. And try to get down in those cracks and wipe off the excess so y'all can see them better. Oh, that's so pretty. Even if this wasn't cracked, I still think Antique Waxing one is a good choice. That's gorgeous. It almost looks wooden now. Now, let me take this wet wipe here, because I don't want it all to look exactly the same. Okay. And just kind of take it off in some areas. Go back to dry. Hello, Cultivating Keepsakes. How are you? What's your name? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Now, like I said, I don't know if you'll be able to tell with the ring light and the camera, but it is beautiful in person. When I get the photos of this, I'll have to do a really good job. Remember to get super close to this. I'm going to lighten this up back here too. Just going to lighten that up. That way it kind of looks the same, okay? Don't be judging my paper towel now. I use it until it can't be used no more. Oh my goodness. Just a wee bit more right here. Let me see. Yep. Oh. Perfection. Okay. Let's dry it off. Yes, please. Okay, so there's the ant one. Now, I Mod Podged these others, so I'm going to go ahead and dry this real quick. I'm good, you. Edwin? Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
Was I messy with my paint? Because I feel like I got the wrong... Hi, baby. What's up? Don't kick them, please.
I got my swimsuit on, and I put clothes on top of it, and I also got my lunch.
You got your lunch packed? Can you set it in the fridge so that we can just... Well, we're going to take the cooler, go grab ice, and then throw our lunch bags in. So set it in the fridge because we still have 3 hours till it opens.
3 hours?
Uh-huh. I'm excited. Okay, I have to get some more of that foam clay and do this because it's crazy how beautiful it is. And it did not crackle on these. Huh. Interesting. All right, I'll show y'all one more time up close. I really hope y'all can see the cracks. I'm trying to hold steady. Hold steady, girl. Okay, I think this one's done. I love it. It's perfection. We're going with it. I think this...
I put meat and corns in the fridge.
Thank you, babe. I think I was very, very messy with my paint. So I'm just touching these up. I really don't want paint. I really wanted these to just be natural wood. But since they're not, they're painted now, I'm going to add some wax to kind of bring that natural look back. What, baby?
You ever messy up painting?
Mm-hmm.
Look.
I know. You get it honestly, don't you, girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. There's that one. Yeah, see, I just was a little careless when I painted them. They do? Yay! I'm glad y'all can see them. Sometimes it's something so beautiful on my end, and then I try to show y'all, and you're like, yeah, we can't see that. Dang it. Okay.
Mommy, can I use your colored pencils?
Yes. Do not need those right now, baby. Okay. And I'm using a baby wipe because I really like the natural wood. I don't want to like make them so dark in just one color. Okay. There's that. Look at this. Darn near poking me in the eyeball every time I go to grab for this. Look at this, girly. And look what I did to this one that you made. And I'm about to crackle it. This one crackle and copper rub and buff this one. And then I'm still deciding on these other two. We'll work on the butterfly next. Because I know what I wants to do there. Okay. I think I'm pretty good. So first I'm going to crackle, right? Yes. So we're going to use this type of crackle, but you can do any crackle that you love. I like it because it really is fine line. And this is a small project. We're going to use component 1 first. Whoa, hello. Component 1 and component 2. We'll use component 1
Mommy,
first.
I just found this and I'm like, it's perfect to store my glitter.
Yes, it is. You can have those. All right. Now, do I go over the butterfly? Yes, the cracks show. I don't know if I go over the butterfly. Do we need our butterfly to pop? Let me think about my life real quick. Hold on. Right now I'm going to go on the outside of the butterfly. Right now I'll be going on the outside. I think I might try it this way, guys. I don't think I've done something like this where I leave the design. So maybe I will. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to let that dry. We might have to make it dry in a minute. I'm going to move on though, because I do know for this one, it has like a raised edge all around it. And I want to put just Rub and Buff on this one. Just some Rub and Buff on this one. Y'all know me in this tube of Rub and Buff, right? Hello, Kelsia. Is this a collaboration project? Yeah. Yeah. Alana did definitely help me with this. For sure. Aunt Andrea's on here.
Hi, Aunt Andrea.
She's over there working her magic, Aunt Andrea. Per usual.
Well, I'm not really working my magic. I'm organizing my glitter.
Oh, she's organizing glitter right now. She said, I'm not really working my magic. Okay, hang on. And then I'm just going to take and kind of, because it's got like a thick edge here. Just going to take and kind of do that there. She said, hi, baby girl. Hello, Patricia. I just saw you fly by, girl.
2 of these are filled with this.
2 of them have the same one.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And there's still more in here.
Hang on here. Let me see. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, that's a great plan. Ooh, I like it.
Is it?
Yep, fabulous plan. Is it? She's so second guessing me right now. Okay.
As usually yours isn't.
Okay. Now, I got a couple spots that are pretty hard to get the Rub and Buff down in, but I also don't want it to look perfect, so I'm going dab, dab, dab. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. That is just cute. Okay, we're going to let that dry. That's the copper Rub and Buff, And it may take a second here. I might add some gold on top of it, but I don't know yet. So let's go to this one. And this one I do want gold. This one's the antique gold. What was that other one called? It's copper, but like there's a name I should probably give you. Spanish copper. Spanish copper. Okay. So it's like a little, like a brown copper. The antique gold is, I think, my favorite one I've ever used, but these are the only 3 I've tried. They even have black. I don't understand how you can get a Rub and Buff in black. Like, what is it, black metallic? I don't know. But my Rub and Buff is so wet. The silver and the copper are so wet. The gold, and this is my second bottle of gold. The gold is like the perfect consistency. I don't understand why that is. Okay, I'm going to put some gold around here. Okay, you guys, if you don't like shiny, you could do, I almost said Rub and Buff, antique wax. If you don't like the shiny, okay? I think, you know, mixing it up is fun. I like old looking things, but they got to be cute too. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do that there. Copper and antique gold, it's like not too, it's not, yeah, exactly. It really does look antiqued, right? Like it looks like it's already aged. It's not that bright yellowy gold. I didn't mean to make a face there, but I did. But I also did because, I don't know, for most of my projects, I don't know if I've ever wanted a bright yellowy gold. And I've got that paint, and when I took it out, I was like, oh, that's too yellow. Okay? All right. So some of ours are going to be rusticy, some of them are going to be cute. Okay. So there's that.
I'm getting glitter everywhere on my face.
Well, honey, don't do that. Let's see. She's giving me the eye. Let's see.
You bet I am.
You bet I am. You excited to go check out the new pool today? It's new to us.
Yes.
Kinda. They went there like 8 years ago, but not since. Okay.
Can I use tweezers
Yes.
to pry this open?
Here you go.
I meant pliers.
Oh, yeah. Well, these are pliers. Those might cut it, FYI.
Oh,
These are pliers. There you go.
okay.
Okay. Okay, then. All right, so we got some copper, we got some gold, we got some antique wax. We're going to crackle this one, and I believe use copper because that pinky orange color is in there. I think it'd be beautiful.
This is so hard.
Hold on. Mama can help you. Hold on. You need help?
Yeah.
Okay. Commercial break. What do you want to do? Get this
Take
whole
off.
entire lid off?
Yeah. What the?
She's amazed, y'all. She's amazed. I can still amaze her. Mrs. Sassy Pants. Very carefully, baby. So we were doing our nails yesterday, and I already done ruined 7 of them. But we were doing our nails yesterday, and she's like, how do you do it so perfect every time? And I was like, because I have like 30 years of practice. In her face about how disgusted she was that I had 30 years of practice. She's like, you're old. I know.
Yeah, you got me.
First I said 20 years of practice. She goes, so you waited till you were 17 to start doing your nails? I was like, dang you. The project. Thank you, Andrea. We'll see you soon, girl. She's gonna meet us at the pool, y'all. We're having a pool day. Yep. I was gonna save that for a surprise, but surprise! I forgot. Okay. I think we're pretty good-ish. This just needs to be dry before you add component number 2 to make it crackle. So, I got it pretty good and dry, but y'all know hot don't mean dry, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set these
Mom,
aside.
take away the glitter.
We're gonna set these aside. We're gonna work on our jar. We're gonna come back to that butterfly one and finish it up after our jar, okay?
Mama,
What?
can I use the other one over there?
Other what over where?
The other container over there?
Yeah, you can have all those. You know, it's just another thing I bought thinking I had to have them. I don't even know. 30 years I graduated high school. Is it really? Okay, 2025. I'm 19 years.
15, 16,
I'm
17,
young.
18.
Youngish. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Anyway, okay, we're taking a salsa jar, y'all. Okay, taking a salsa jar. Taking some paint. Some paint. We are taking some paint, but we're going to take some painter's tape first. And let's see here. All right, let me see. I think that might ought to be enough. I'll get a little extra. Okay. Hold on, I got a lap craft. No, I'll do it here. Don't be judging the PJ pants, y'all. I'm getting straight into the bathing suit. So I was not going to waste an outfit. And then when we get home, it's shower time.
Mommy, look at the mix of those flower charms.
Beautiful, girl. Let's see.
I know, I am.
Yes, you are. Did y'all hear her? I know.
And I also did a hair flip.
You did a hair flip?
Yeah.
You get it, girl. Guys, I might have to do it. Hang on a minute. Hold on.
Do your right.
Hmm.
I'm listening you.
I don't know how I can do it like that. I might have to do it here. So this jar, you see how it's kind of like, almost like an hourglass shape? I really want, hold on, let me think about how I can get my way. I really want it up here.
Rainbow.
It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna be like Elsa. Let it go, let it go.
That's so cool.
Elsie. Be like Elsie, girl. Okay, hang on. Hold on, I can't get nothing straight. I can't get it straight, y'all.
Straight. I never heard that word.
Straight.
Ooh, that's pretty.
All right, I'm trying. I'm trying. Here, show you what I can.
There you go.
Almost. Almost. Here we go. There we be. Close enough-ish. Close enough-ish. That's what we get. And we don't throw a fit, okay? We're going to take some alcohol. Ooh, we need to buy some alcohol. And we're going to take a clean rag. It's time. We get us a clean rag. Some alcohol. I'm going to go ahead and clean this down here. Guess I can clean the whole thing. But I'm definitely going to clean this really good. Okay. That's what we're going to do. And this is going to be our little jar that holds our bouquet of spoons. Okay. I'm going to get that. Where is it? Where did we put it? It's right here. This beautiful antique white. I already have some, but I'll get a little bit more here. And we are going to paint our jar with that. And I am going to be using brush strokes. Just going to keep her in the same direction. Chalk paint works really well for, but I don't have this color in a chalk paint. You could probably mix a little bit of chalk paint in here. That'd be a good idea. Duh. Could do that. Okay. I might be sponging this on. Well, honey, I don't know. Can't even tell you what I'm doing with mine. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab the bottom of this as well.
Mommy, look at how pretty that is. It's like
Ooh.
rocks and sand.
Yeah.
And this is my charms. Oh.
Got your charms container.
Spilled it. No worries.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
This is my charm one. Okay.
Okay.
Look. Okay.
Okay.
Look at it.
One moment, girl. I'm trying to focus here. What? I see it. It's beautiful.
And then this is my glitter.
If I lived close, I'd bring you some wipes. I have some wipes, girl. I got some wipes. I got some.
And then this is my glitter.
Beautiful. Love it. Fabulous. Let me look at this.
No.
Okay.
I loved how you smiled.
Don't make me laugh. There we go. And then I'm just going to take this and try to get out any puddles that I see. This doesn't have to be a great paint job, is the point. And I think sponging it on might interfere with the crackle, but I'm not positive, which is why I wanted to do brush strokes, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, I think that's pretty goodish. Let's go ahead and dry this. Oh, alcohol wipes. I'll look into those. Those would be great for glass cleaning. Those will be just fabulous for
I
that.
decided I'm not going to use these.
Okay, baby.
20 minutes and I'm not going to use them.
Oh, you know. I've been there.
You know what you don't know.
That's right.
Come here, my pretty.
That's already organized. Stay out of it. Get paint on my chin. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Hold on. Water. Did I get it? Oh no. Oh.
What happened?
Did I get it? I think I got it. So remember the other day did I show you the video where I got this all over my face on accident?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought just happened, but nope, we're good. My hubby
It was
is
your
in there. I think
pencil
it's-
cap. You
Yeah,
know what?
yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Now you could do
okay.
another. Let me finish this, please. If you want to get to the pool today, Mommy's got to be able to do this. You could do another layer. I kind of like that it's worn thin looking, so I'm going to leave it. Okay.
Hi.
Then, let me see. This could work. And this could work. Okay. Let's do number 1 in gold. Yellow paintbrush, whatever this is. This is
Orange.
component 1.
Orange.
Component 1.
Yellow.
Okay. I'm just doing short, small strokes with component 1 of that crackle. Then I'm going to go down and I'm going to do the second row. Because I don't want any big, large crackles. So I'm just keeping it short.
Paint. Don't ask.
And then I'm going to go here. And I'm going to turn this upside down now. I'm going right over any like ounce information on the jar, any engraved or bubbled out letters, whatever you call them. My MJ. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, she loves to organize. Now, cleaning's a different story, right, Lon? Yeah, she don't like no cleaning now. Once you put a spray bottle and some paper towels in her hand, she gone. She gone. It's like lightning. She's quick. But if it's an organizing thing, which is crazy, because that's like where I'm like, I don't want to organize not one more thing in my life. So she helps Mama out.
I love organizing.
I'm going to do the bottom, y'all. Listen, I don't know. I don't know why I'm... That's what we're doing. That's what's happening. I crackled a tile once, and I had it in my booth forever. It was absolutely beautiful. I think it had a hand-painted snowman on it. Yeah. I don't know what else, but at least a hand-painted snowman on it. I can remember that part. And it never sold. And I wondered if it was because people thought it was actually cracked.
I love pharmacy makeup.
Okay. Now, I'm going to get this started to dry, and then we're going to switch back to our butterfly.
This is what brain rot is.
I believe it. Okay. So, I think it's pretty good on there. I don't see any puddles or spots I missed. So, I'm going to set that off to the side. And we'll let that continue to dry. And we're going to turn our attention. Are the Come On Crackle better than other ways? For me, yes. For me, this is what works every single time. I've had, Alana, I am talking, girl. I've had something. It came and it went. Okay. Came and it went. Oh, it's dry. Okay. It just looks glossy. I have done white glue and had lots of success and lots of failures. I've done Mod Podge. I've had more success with Mod Podge than I did white glue, I will admit. But I also had a lot of failures with that. Mod Podge I really love because it's thinner. It's white glue mixed with water, so you get a finer line crackle with that. And at some point I had learned that if you did smaller, shorter strokes, you got better, like finer crackle. So I've had success and failures with the other ones. This one I have never had fail. So that is why I'm using it up. I've also bought this big old thing. I was so excited about it. Hold up. Look.
Mom, so can I use this?
Let me finish my thought, woman. I had this big, humongous thing, because you can't buy it little, that I could ever find. Finally spent like $20 on this. Never worked. I tried it like 3 different times on different materials. Did not work. So this for me seems to be the best option. I don't know that I'll spend money on it again if I can get the Mod Podge and glue to work, because I always have that. We'll see. What?
Can I use
Yes. We shall see. So I went outside the butterfly. We're going to see how this looks. We're going to see how it looks. This might turn out just fine. And then our jar will match. It'll have the same color. It'll have some crackle. And then I was going to do, oh, wait. Alana, I might have to have you grab me some twine. Because I have like a bait. So I turned a disinfectant wipe container into my twine holder. And then we took it upstairs for some reason. And now that I've rearranged my living room and dining room, couldn't even tell you. Did I say good morning to you, Miss Mary? Check over there, babe. See that white string straight ahead and the white thing of ribbon?
Yeah.
Just give me that. That'll work. She organized my ribbon, y'all. She's got it done by color. Thank you, babe. Yeah, so I don't know where my twine is, but twine would be cute. These things take time, but they are so pretty when they're done. And it's hard to tell sometimes from somebody's like picture or quick video how long it took them. But I seen this, and I'll show you at the end. Don't let me forget. Don't let me hop off here. And I'll show you. I gotta show you because hers were beautiful. Okay. So. You could put like little twine bows on here. You could put these in a dough bowl. You could also make a bunch of mini ones, like even smaller than this. I think would be super cute. Put them in like a little yogurt jar or a dough bowl maybe. I kind of like them when they're sticking up and out, but that's a possibility too. Okay. I got a lot of heat on there. Now let's let it cool. See if it's dry. While that's happening, I'm gonna go around the edges here and put our Rub and Buff Spanish Copper on there. Bring her to Grove City. Oh, MJ, I forget how close you are. It's only like, what, 30, 40 minutes? How close are you to Johnstown, Ohio? Okay. I know, she can organize. She can organize. And she can do it forever, too. I've been down here before cleaning and organizing stuff, and she'll take one section, I'll take the other section. And she's a trooper, guys. She will stay down here forever and help. This is her little craft area, too, so she likes to take good care of it. I say that, but sometimes it gets all messy like it is now, and it needs redone, but you know, that's got to be a crafter's world. I'm taking it at this point. Okay, so I'm not trying to fully cover the back, but I do like this through there. I think it's really pretty. So I'm just kind of putting some through there, heavier on the edges, and then a little less on the center there. What did I use that was small? It might have been a brush to get down in some of those harder parts. Okay. Might have been a brush. Okay. All right, so I've got that part done so far, and that's the back. I think this one's my favorite one, Lon, the one that you did. I like that shape. I love that shape. All right, so let's see, dry everything off. Now let's see. All right, I think it's dry. I don't actually see any cracks, but sometimes I don't until I put the other on. But let's see. I can't be an hour. I can't be talking it up and then it fail, right? That wouldn't be good. That would not be good. All right. This has component one on it. This has both. So let's go ahead and get them dry. I got this little thick in some places. We may not even need them this tall. We'll see. I think this might be the tallest one. But we'll see how they kind of look. Then we can always trim them up if we need to. Okay. What you doing? Getting a lot of paint out?
No.
What are you doing? I'm gonna take some wax now. You're organizing, or what are you doing?
I'm getting.
Oh, you're painting.
Oh my god, that was big.
Okay, so that's what it looks like anytime you put antique wax on pretty much anything. It always looks worse before it looks better. Man. No way. You guys, if I was just sitting here talking this up and it doesn't work on clay, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. That would be crazy. But at least then we would know, I guess, huh? This is white. Yeah, that's white. We don't want white. We want clear. I've got some clear wax here because the antique wax on top of the clay on top of the whatever, for whatever reason, didn't come back off very good. So I'm going to take the clear and I'm going to grab some of that. It's old and almost gone, but not really. I mean, it goes a long way. Okay, and then I'm going to rub the clear all over here.
Did you hear that, Mom?
Yeah, the sloshing. The water and the paint must be. That's why I asked you at one point, did you add water to any of our paint bottles? And you gave me a weird look, but that's why, because doesn't that sound like you did?
Yeah. Must be just the.
Stop. I'm gonna cry. Well, whoever was asking about that, maybe it doesn't work on clay. I don't know. Okay. Now, fun fact that I learned a few weeks ago is that your wax will take off your rub and buff unless it has sat like for a couple days to cure. So,
I need a wipe.
I found that out by accident. You need a wipe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I accidentally,
Ooh, that was a good catch. You
I
accident.
I only have one more color left, and look at how much space.
Oh, do it again.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah, just do the red, orange, all that again. I think that'd be beautiful, babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know it.
You guys, I don't think that the crackle worked at all. All right, we're going to get it dried up and make sure, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I picked the wrong day to brag about you, Crackle. Hold on.
I need another wipe.
See if I can do it again. Nope. Almost.
Aw.
Yeah, it didn't work, y'all. It did not work. Hold on.
What didn't work?
The crackle on this.
Aw.
I know. The one I was just talking about. How I was like, I've never had any trouble. Okay, hold on. I mean, it's still really pretty, but it did not crackle. It did not. Look at that. That's trippy. I'm wondering if it's the clay. Let me think about things. Hold on. Yeah. Because I have crackled over top Mod Podge before. I think it might be the material. I don't know.
I need a popsicle stick.
So now I'm just going to try to make the whole thing look a little bit like the front. Just old.
Popsicle stick.
And like it has some dimension. So see, I'm just kind of like taking off some of that rub and buff. That smooth shine. Making it look a little rougher. Because I wanted the cracks to give it some interest. So, well, let me get a new spot. So now we got to create our own. That is so funny. Nobody talk about this. Next time we use it, just nobody say a word and then maybe it'll work. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, yes, we could do that.
There we go.
Could at least do it this way.
Mommy, should I do a pastel rainbow?
Now I kind of want to try the crackle over that, but I also don't.
Should I do a pastel rainbow?
Okay, we'll see. What?
Should
Yeah.
I do
I love pastels. So do you.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's the one that we got. We're going to try it on this and see if it works or not. So we've already got component 1 on here. Whoa. There goes all of our pretty napkins. Okay. And then let's see. How are we doing? Is it dry? Okay. Let's try to put component 2 on here. Where is our blue? Here it is. Look at me remembering things. Oh, crackle needed to be on a very dry. Maybe you're right, Linda. You'll find out. I know, that's right, Miss Shannon, right? Okay, let's see. Now I'm scared. I've never had it. What is going on?
I almost just slipped and bit
Okay, be
my
careful.
foot.
Do you have your Crocs on?
Yeah.
Okay. Be super careful, babe. Okay. Well, let's see.
That gave me a heart attack.
I could tell. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold up. Now I'm really curious. I just love that we were just talking about it. This one's never failed me. Watch it fail me now. Oh gosh, I can't tell because of all the shine where I stop. Okay. I think that's good. I'm gonna try real hard to do all of the rest of this because I don't know how many times I can go back through there and know where my spot is. Oh Lord, I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. Well, the spoons look great. I don't know about this crackle. Hey, you can't win them all, right? Okay. I have no clue if I just got all that. It is so shiny everywhere. Okay, let's do the bottom just for giggles. Now, because I did 1 layer of acrylic paint and I've been swiping and brushing and all that, not using sponges.
You said giggles, right?
Mm-hmm. Tell them what show that's from because I cannot remember.
That's from Sam and Cat and from Victorious.
I don't know what that girl's name is, but she became a famous freaking singer and I cannot.
Oh, Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. That's how she laughs. It's the only words I have for that is shut it down. No, but because I did 1 layer of acrylic paint and stuff, you're gonna see like worn areas, like that the paint or the glass is kind of peeking through. I thought that might go with our crackle and with our spoons being all rusticy. We'll see if the crackle happens. I'm gonna turn this on high and just stay further away. Using $30 on Amazon, but will last your lifetime. This was supposed to last my lifetime too, Carol T. Hold on, whose is this? Modern Masters. And I had a lady, I watched her do this. I wish I could remember. This was a couple years ago now. Probably expired. But I had a lady that swore by it. And I was like, what the? So now I'm scared to spend that kind of money on something. Because that was like 20 or 30 bucks. But I'm like, that's a huge amount. Maybe I could try it again. But it's old. I don't know. But besides this, I had the best luck with Mod Podge. And then, but the crackle, this fine line Pin-Tart crackle has been first. But I haven't tried them all. So you never know. Cleaners, authentic crackle, blah, blah, blah. And when I see like the primitive stuff with all that crackle, I know they didn't have half these products back then. Which is why I thought glue would be the best. But I was trying to find the ingredients. Let's see. Oh wait, hold up. Applied between 2 layers of paint. Oh, maybe that's what it was. This says crackle for latex paint. Is that what this is? It sure is. That's my problem right there. Y'all, sometimes you just got to read the instructions. Are you the type that reads everything first and then tries it according to those, or do you just like read it and then you're like, I can throw half that out and then complain if it doesn't work? Hi, Francis. At least I'll mix it before you. Oh, okay. Okay. I've been stirring really good some of my chalk paints because Waverly's thick and you don't usually have to stir much of that, but what's this one? This one was really different. Folk art. Some stuff would like sit on the top, right? And I would like shake it and all that. Now you have to like physically stir it with a stir stick. And it works a lot better now. So sometimes that's the case. I think those are all the things I've tried. Glue, white glue, Mod Podge, that, and this. So, but I always wonder what they used back in the day, because when you see that stuff at the thrift store, it is absolutely gorgeous. That's beautiful, babe. Ooh, that'd be pretty. She'll have to show you once she gets done. Okay. What are you doing? I'm like still holding out hope. It's not happening. It ain't. All right, so let me think. I did the wooden ornaments with paint and then crackle on top of that. That works well. Huh. I painted that. I think it's time and weathering. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Yeah, the stuff that you see at the thrift store. I mean, that would be like more of the chippy, but I'm talking like where it's like hand painted and then they like somehow crackled over top of it. I'm guessing that they use school glue because I can't imagine them having something that worked that good and then getting rid of it for any reason. You know what I mean? I feel like it would still be around today. I have only been crafting for 3 years though, so it's possible that it is and I just haven't heard of it yet. I don't think I have, Shannon, the Crackle Paste by Tim Holtz. Have I? Did I? I don't remember. Got some that don't know how to use it. There's a Crackle stencil. I bet that's what they did. I bet that's what they did. I mean, it is perfect. Like it's not weathered looking at all. It almost looks hand painted on there, but there ain't no way. This is crackling. I can already see it. I think it's the clay. I don't know what else it could be. Craft-a-lanch. Well, dag-nab. Crackle stencil. I have a Crackle stamp. Ooh, that might have happened back then. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that was me, Shannon. Maybe it was. All right. Woo, it's starting to bubble. Don't hold your heat on it or too close to it. It will bubble. Unless you want that look.
Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah. This one is no joke. This one is for thawing frozen pipes in the winter. It's not a craft tool because I didn't know about those till later. I spent like 40 bucks on this one, and hers, because it's a craft tool, it was $11. I'm like, why didn't I get those? Okay, hang on. We gotta let this cool a bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hopefully y'all can tell the crackle there. If not, once it cools and we add some antique wax, you'll be able to see it on this dag-nab thing. Crackle paste, but it does have to dry, okay? Crackle paste from, maybe I'll have to try that. I don't think I have. Who knows? Okay.
You don't think.
I don't think I have.
You
Okay.
don't think. Ever.
Whoa. Watch it, girl. You're trying to get to the pool today, don't forget. Oh. She went, oh. Okay. So right now we only have 4 of them ready. The one that we did together today so that I could just show you kind of what we had done those first few steps yesterday, that still needs to dry. So we'll be doing that one too. And I'm not gonna lie, hold on, I might do it the same as this one. I really love it. Really love it. And that's the simplest one too. Okay. Okay, hang on. I need just a bit of this gold because it's really good on the sides. There we go. We want just a bit peeking through at the front here. There we go. Okay, that's good. I think I'm good with this. I'm a liar. Hold on. That was way too stark right there. Okay. Okay. All right, I think these look pretty good otherwise. I am shocked. I am shocked. Okay. All right. Now, you could tie like little things. Here, let me see. I'm not going to do it to all of them, but I'll do it to maybe the tall one here. And this doesn't have to be quite that tall. This is what I use to cut my branches, y'all. You can see they're not very thick. So if you're using something crazier, you might need thicker here. Okay, but this is all I did. Okay. I don't even know if this one will, yeah, that one's gonna be in the front. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then let's just check on the size of this one. Yeah, that'll be good. See, they're all kind of staggered and different. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, that one was getting a little heavy. I didn't want it to be super heavy. Okay, can you use clear glue for crackle or white glue? I've never tried clear glue. Have to use that for the clear I bought it by accident. Oh. I've never tried it, but that's, if you can, that would be cool. I know we can do clear crackle like over top of an image. I learned from Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble. She did that with polyacrylic and then glue, but she used white glue, I believe. Maybe it was clear, I don't know. It's been years ago. And then she, then she did something. So she did polyacrylic to seal in the design, whether it was a calendar page or a napkin or whatever. And then she did, I'm going to put a dot, y'all can't see. I'm going to put a dot of hot glue right under here so that this will stay. And then she did glue, and then she did polyacrylic mixed with coffee to age it. And it clear crackled. It crackled to where you could still see the design through it. It was very cool. I did that a couple different times after she taught us that. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Hold on. Oh, this is so tiny. It's a itty bitty. We might just be.
Mommy, look at my hand.
Oh, that's actually really pretty.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Okay. No, we're not doing that. We're just going to tie it in a knot.
That's not what I wanted to show you, but yeah.
Okay. So there's that.
Wow, I did such a good job. I needed to draw.
All right.
So I can do a second layer. This is
How we doing? Ooh, we're still a little gummy.
Mommy, this is how the first layer looks.
It's beautiful. You want me to show them real quick?
This is only the first layer.
Okay. Do you want me to show them or no?
This is
only the first layer. No judging yet.
And I am going to clean this.
Yes. I'm sure they know, baby. See? It's like so heavy. All right. All right. So you could put like little bows on here. You could do twine. You could do whatever. I'm going to leave them pretty plain besides that top one. Okay. Go under, girl. And I am going to what? Let's see. still pretty hot. Let me take this off. No, let me see. I'm gonna use this one. This is my favorite wax. I like it. It doesn't get it, it's not as runny as the other one, so I don't know, maybe that has, I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. I'm gonna use my old Raggedy Rag. I'm gonna start at the bottom of the jar so we can first see. I'm gonna apply it on. Remember, it always looks terrible first. It gets better. Then you're gonna take a clean rag, cleanish, and gonna wipe off the excess. See there? And then you're gonna have that beautiful. That's what it normally looks like on wood. I've done this on metal, I've done it on glass. Apparently I've never done it on clay before. Okay, so there we be. Do you get it, babe? I think that's good enough, yeah. Okay, watch out, 'cause this gets really hot. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm just gonna wipe it on, wax off. By the way, speaking of, there is a new Karate Kid out that my honey wants to see. And Father's Day's coming up, and I might take him to see that.
Mommy, what if he's watching this?
I know, I just had that thought too. Well, side of the word in black to make it pop. Word. You could put a word on here. Okay, then I'm going to take a clean part. Okay, so again, looks all gross. I'm going to take a clean part. Just going to get that excess. We're just going to get that excess. This poor thing, I'm throwing it away after this project.
Full of water?
Yes. Okay. And that's distilled water. You're good. You can use it for crafting. Ain't gonna make nothing moldy or gross. Okay. All right, y'all. Look. Oh, hold on. Let me take this part off. This is what I wanted to show you. If I can.
I need a wipe. Oops, sorry, guys.
You're okay, babe. She didn't mean to move you. Okay. So that is what you want it to look like. Hopefully y'all can see really good with the glare. That's the bottom of it, right? Okay. I kind of love the idea of leaving some of it clear. I was going to do like 2/3 of it covered and this little top part, but the tape was giving me heck. Oh, Alana's project. Oh yeah, you could outline the word in black, girly.
What word?
Your USA or whatever it says. Be cute.
Who gave you that
Make
idea?
it pop, MJ Corp.
Good job.
Good job. Okay. Now, hang on. Look what I have sitting right here. Huh. It's right beside it. Listen. Okay. Let's find the seam. We're going to use one of these seams as our back. Now, let me think here. Those both look pretty terrible. Let's see. Actually, maybe we ought to use the seams as our sides. Yeah, maybe, perhaps. This is, I think, my favorite spot, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so back here, we're gonna use that. Now, if I can find an end, here we go. And I'm gonna just put this on, Heather. And we're just gonna wrap it a couple times. Use protection. That was 5. Have you really? And you're only 21 now, so that's a long time. MJ's been crafting since she was 5. She's like you. I swear to God, I think the day I had her in the nursery, they must have given her a paintbrush. Like, I don't know, but this child, I don't ever remember a time she was not crafting something, taking it apart, figuring it out, putting it back together, learning how it works, how to create it herself.
And ruin stuff.
Yeah.
Slime.
Yeah, she ruins stuff all the time. Who cares? She's living her best life. Daddy cares, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Daddy don't like no slime. Daddy's like, get me out of this slime. Okay. I'm going to do 5 wraps. So that's 4 and 5. Okay.
I did nothing.
Oh gosh. Don't put your finger in it now. This could either be the back or the front if you wanted to put like a bow or something there and put some in front of it. Ouch. Okay. Then
It's definitely a lot vibranter
it's a lot vibranter.
than when it's wet than when you dry it.
It is.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I hate that. But I just want it to be vibrant.
You want it to stay vibrant.
Yeah. But we all can't have what we want.
You get what you
The
get.
universe is like, no! That's not how this works.
Is that what the universe told you?
Yes.
Okay.
Clean it.
Okay. That went flying upstairs, I think. I'm gonna do this one.
I mean, there is a vent behind you that could lead upstairs potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Close your eyes when you do it. Close your eyes. Okay. Okay. 49 is it? She'll be 49. She's been crafting for 44 years. That's amazing. MJ, the one that gave you that idea.
44 years.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Close enough. Okay. All right. So, like I said, we're doing. I might put some foam down here since you can't see the bottom, and stick these in. It's in a tote over yonder. I move my stuff around too much, but I might get a little bit of piece of foam, stick these in so I can put them exactly where I want them. But I kind of love the idea of the clear spot too. And then I'm gonna be setting the other one, I hope, in here. And then maybe this one can just be kind of like that, right? Something like so. If I can get it on there, right? Let me give you the last idea that I had, but I am running out of time and brain capacity. Okay, so the last idea I had was whenever I had like spare clay from a project I'm working on that I need to use up or whatever, I would make some of these. Now you can put like holes in these or whatever, right? But I think it'd be really cute to tie a knot in the front here and maybe hang one of these with a little piece of your napkin so that your jar is even more cohesive with the spoons. I may do it, I might leave that out. I might do it when I come and finish this one and before I take the picture. But that was the only other idea that I had. And you could do any shape, any size, any whatever. You could even do a bell. I just seen bells in here. A little brooch or jewelry piece. You know, whatever you like for your style or whatever. But I think that would be really cute and make it even more cohesive, you know? So I think I actually might do that. I'm going to leave that out. I don't know which thing I'm going to use yet, but something with a hole in it. I might leave one of those out. But other than that, you guys, we'll finish this one. We'll see if we want to put one of these on our little jar here. But that's going to be the shape of our next one. I think it's a really cute idea. Let me show you the inspiration before I forget. I almost forgot. Oh, thank you. Shannon's coming back. Let's see. Girl, I've been cooking. Cute. Thank you, Miss Mary. Now, you know she listens to you, so when the what did I say comes out, you know, she does. She's a good listener, and her memory is like her dad's. It's a steel trap.
Me?
Yes. I'll be like,
Thank
Alana,
you.
I cannot forget to do this when we get home. And in 20 minutes when we're home, she'll be like, girl, what are you doing? You're supposed to be doing this. I'm like, see, that's why I gave birth to you. All right, let's see. Now, she wrapped hers. Here, I'll show you before I'll shut up real quick and show you. There we go. Okay. She's got hers in a metal pitcher. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have a little mini pitcher. These would be super cute in whatever you have. Okay. Now let me show you. No judging the keyboard now. This is hers. She wrapped hers in her napkins. And she kind of goes down the spoon with them a little more. She puts her clay down the spoon. Move that tip from that wood right now. Thank you. And she put hers in a metal pitcher. She painted them white, I think, or maybe she used some clay that dried white. Mod Podge some napkins on there. Simple, simple, beautiful. Very simple. So you could do them as simple or as complicated as you'd like. Now let me give you, no, I chose crazy today, girl, especially with that crackle. Deco Sur Vintage. I'm going to show you this one more time in case you want to go check out her page, y'all, because it was down low. I had to scroll to get to her page name. Deco Sur Vintage is her page name. And I'm not going to lie, I got down a rabbit hole on her, and everything she makes is absolutely stunning and beautiful and gorgeous. So you don't have to do like the rub and buff. You don't have to do the crackle. Just do whatever you have. These are just some things that over the last day when I was down here getting the spoons ready, I would think about. So I'd come and I would just set on my table like, hey, rub and buff would be a cute idea. Hey, maybe that would be a cute idea. I wanted to Mod Podge some. I like this too. Just leaving them and doing some antique wax. You okay?
I missed my chair. Stop. I stubbed my toe. It's not funny. I think my toenail infected my hands.
I'm sorry. I am that mom. I swear I'm a good, I got a good soul in here somewhere, but when your kids fall and they get all frustrated, it's the cutest thing in the world. I'm done. I'm done.
It's not cute.
Isn't that cute, Denise? So creative. I love it. Yeah, I thought they were very creative and simple. Like I said, you could keep it as simple. Hi, Gina. You can keep it as, did you hurt the chair, MJ said?
Stop.
I'm just reading comments. It ain't even my fault.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. You guys see my real personality there. If you fall around me, I will ask if you're okay, but I will be dying laughing the whole time. It's just how it works. It's how it operates.
No,
You know, it's funny.
POV, when you're talking to your bestie, I will pick you up whenever you fall. After I'm done laughing at you.
That's right. I'll pick you up, but we're gonna laugh about it. Okay, so I still got a couple more pieces I want to play with here. I know I've been on here for 7 years and 3 nights.
Yeah.
Are you? That's so pretty. Thank you, Miss Mary. I loved hers. I thought they were beautiful. I think you can do them as crazy or simple as you like. Even the backs all look different and fun and cute. Like, honestly, you could leave them all plain. I think they'd be beautiful. I love this jar. I think this turned out really good. It looks very authentically, like, worn and aged because it's such a bad... like, I had it too thick in some spots. And then the antique wax just kind of, like, stuck there. So, yeah. That, I think, is my favorite one. And it was probably the easiest one to do. We did clay, let it dry, and then came back 24 hours later and wiped it down with some antique wax. I think it's my favorite so far. So we'll see. But I'll get a good picture once it's all done. And I just wanted to be able to show you the rotary tool and how I put the clay on there. I would use some glue because I felt a couple of these wiggling. And if they ever pop off, I'll throw some Tite Bond on there. I have a lid somewhere. And all that good stuff, you guys. AFV, I know. It's never when I'm recording. Why can't it be when I'm recording her that she, like, you know, bites the dust? She's going to give me an evil look. All right, y'all. I'm going to go get some swimsuits on and some towels ready and pack lunches. Get everything ready to go to the pool because it opens in an hour and a half. We need to leave. Actually, we need to leave in like 30 minutes. Because I have to go get a couple things. I gotta go get ice and stuff. So I'm gonna go do all of that. But thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you try something like this, please post it in the clan group. Crafty Queens Clan is our private group where you can post your own little creations. And I did love Deco Vintage, I think it was called. Deco Sur Vintage. I loved your craft, if you ever see this, okay? It was very inspiring. So I hope you all have, it's I'm going to spell it because it's DecoSurvintage. So Deco Sur Vintage, like SUR Vintage, if that helps. I'm telling you, rabbit hole. I loved it, all of it. All of her stuff is cute. She does a lot of paper stuff or like decoupaging stuff. So pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go get these guys ready for the pool, get myself ready for the pool, and I will see y'all again as soon as I can. It's gonna be Thursday around 9 a.m. Sometimes 8:30, sometimes 9:30, but I will text Telegram and the Messenger broadcast channel as I'm going live. She wants to show you real quick, okay guys? This is her second coat, right, babe?
Yeah, and
Second.
I'm starting to outline.
MJ, she did it. She did it. Oh, that's gorgeous, girly. I can't wait to see it done. Yeah, let me put it in here for you guys, just in case. Sorry, I know I'm rushing. I just realized I only have Deco SUR Vintage. Ah! That ain't right. Let's see, edit. Hold on. I know how to spell. Just not right now. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. MJ said it's gorgeous, baby girl. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. And I put Deco Sur Vintage in the thing there. And yeah, we'll see you on Thursday around 9 a.m. I'll text when I'm going live, okay? Have a good one, guys. Bye.
What are you doing?
Hold on.